In this episode of 3D printing something, I am printing a bat. What I'm gonna do is I have the SVG file there and I am going to take that to Tinkercad, which I'm gonna show you in the screen recording. So I have a bat here. I'm gonna take the bat from here. So I'll go to Tinkercad and I'll import bat. I'll import that there. I'll skip the part where it's processing. Now that we have it, we'll click onto it, shift, press one of the side, 5 0, and that will maintain the aspect ratio. And then I'm pressing shift to move, and I can click 1 here so that it can move faster and take bigger step. So we have a bat here. What can we do with a bat? I'm gonna first duplicate it, put it on the right side, and then I will add a keychain. So to add a keychain, I'll press and click. I click the cylinder and bring it here. I'll also bring another cylinder, click that and shift press one of the sides, click to 5, then click the top to 2 because that's what we want the height for this one, 2 and 2, and then we want this height to be 2 point, I'll say 7.5 this time because I've been printing 5 and I think it's just a little bit smaller. And then I'll click these two and press L, press both in the middle, come on the top, and then what I'll do is I'll duplicate this, but I won't be grouping that at the moment. Then what I'll do is I'll probably print it somewhere here. Yeah, I think this is a nice spot. And I think what I will do is I'll also draw eyes. So shift and then 1.2, and then what I'll do is I'll zoom in and then make this maybe like 5 millimeters bigger, just so I can see it and change the view here. All right, so I will go here. Okay, I'll draw the eyes and I'll duplicate that. I will make sure that I can see it shade, and then I'll change the grid a little bit so I can move more precisely. And if I click it here outside, yep, looking nice. What I can also do is I can also add a smiley face, which I want to do. So I'll click here and I will draw this. It looks funny, but I'm gonna fix it. So I'll press this one and I will click all of them, and then I'll click this one, and what I'll do is I'll finish the sketch, change it to a hole. I'll move that just a little bit. I maybe move that a little bit more, and then click outside to see how that looks. Oh yeah, it looks pretty nice. So I will make it bigger now. So change the view, go like that. It's already taller, so I'll just push it down. And yeah, with that we've completed one of the models. So I am gonna group this and we're gonna look how it looks with the kind of looks funny, to be honest. I mean, we can even draw eyebrows, but I'll just leave it to that, and then yeah, I mean, you can tinker around with that. So what I'll do now is I'll come out, go the shape height, and then I will be editing this one. I'll change this to outer line. I'll also change the height to 2 so it can match. Okay, cool. Now I have to add this one, so I'll click that because remember it's 2, it's not 1. can move the grid faster by just clicking one here. Okay, change the view to see more precisely. And yeah, I think somewhere here would be cool. Okay, and I'll bring it more like here. And I mean, yeah, it's pretty cool. Can't draw eyes here, so yeah, I'll group that together. And there you go, we have it. So what I'll do is I'll click onto both of these and then export this one with the bat carrying, and then I'll also export it individually, so that because when I post in description, I'll post both together and then I'll post separate. Depends on what you like. In this case, I'm predicting that you're gonna be choosing left one over the right. Yeah, no judgments here. You like what you like. And yeah, we're waiting for that to export, so I'll just wait. All right, so now that we have the model, which is here, I'm now gonna take that to my Creality print. Oh no, I'm gonna press new, don't save, then I'll come back and take that here. Okay, cool. I'm gonna slice that, see there's no issues. Yeah, and I'll export the plate and I'll download here. I'll name this one to bat keychain, carrying keychain. I think it's the same thing. I'll open this one, bat keychain, which is right here, G code, you can't see it. I'll transfer that to my 3D printing file now, and then we'll get going. So I did print that, and although you can't see eyes too much, I'll say because the plastic would have probably melted. I mean, you can still see it though. But I've been getting reviewed that the keyrings that I've been making are too long. So what you can do is you can make it smaller either yourself, but if you do make it smaller, just realize the keyhole is going to be smaller. So in the slicing software or in the software you're editing, just make sure have the mil to 2.7 mil or 2.8, and I think that would be perfect for your keyring, and have it as close to the border just so you don't have problems putting the keyring in. And this one is also pretty good. I mean, I have to do a little bit of cleanup here, but if I just put it on the counter and show you, I think they're sick, especially the bat that's laughing. Pretty funny. And yeah.